Ah, hi everyone. So today I am going to be walking through tutorials on Moho. For those who don't know, Moho is an animation application for like 2D art, and I've always wanted to learn it, but the thing is, I don't know I don't know much about it. I don't know where to start. So I bought the software last year and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna to make a sort of, I don't know, it's not a tutorial, it's a more of a walkthrough of the tutorials that Moho has on their website. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to play the video down here that you can see. And then I'll be walking through the tutorial and hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully you guys have fun. I hope that's an enjoyable thing for you. But I will probably not be good at it because I am horrible at learning new software. It is not something I'm particularly would say I'm good at. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how I badly fuck it up. But I don't know my ass from my elbow with 2D animation. Honestly, it's just so hard. But you know what? I'm gonna start the year off strong, and I wanted to do it this year, and I wanted to start it off, so I thought this would be fun. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna click the video, and I will be pausing occasionally to run through the actual application. So I have it up on my other screen. I have the video down below. So let's get started. Let's start this bad boy. Okay, let me turn this down on myself because it's kind of loud.
For this video, we're going to start by overviewing the layout of Moho.
Perfect.
Where the tools are, the features, and how context sensitivity plays a part in it.
Amazing.
To begin, we're going to import an already made character, so that way we have something to work with.
Yeah, they gave you a lot of files
as we learn.
To work with.
To do this, we're going to go over here to File,
Hold up.
Import.
Hold up. Wait,
and
General
go to
Import,
Library, Characters.
Okay.
And you have a wide range of characters to choose from.
Okay.
But in our case, we'll go to Anime Studio Pro 10, and then to...
Okay, wait. That's a lot of information, so let me... Hold up. Okay, so we're gonna do File, which I don't think you guys can see the file up here. It's on my computer thing, whatever. So you go to Import... Okay, and then you go to library, and then you go to characters, and then you go to Anime Studio Pro 10 and Gruel. Okay, so let's see what they say now. I got clicked on it. Let's see.
Here,
okay,
it'll ask you if you want to import this layer. You can see we only have one, so we're just going to go ahead and click OK.
Awesome. Okay, we'll just say okay. Like, you know, I paused this stuff because, like, honestly, like, I have assumed in tutorials in the past that it was gonna be like such an easy, like, yeah, okay, just go on, blah 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 blah, yeah, yada. And then like I go on, and they're like, yeah, no, so now you have to like click this, and this. And I'm like, oh shit, no. Anyway, enough of my yapping.
So now we have a character imported.
Yes, I do.
Allowing us to explore the application a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's start with the toolbar on the top left.
Okay.
As you can see, we currently have the label tools.
Okay.
And then we have bone tools, layer tools, camera tools, and workspace.
These bones.
So this allows us to manipulate the bones as well as the layer and other elements with the camera. That sounds lovely. But you'll notice if I come over here to layer 1, which is a blank vector layer.
It's blank.
You can see I now have the ability to draw with these tools. So if I click on Gruely, which is a bone layer, you can see I have the ability to alter bones. If I go to a vector or drawing layer, we then have the ability to draw with add point, draw shape, and a variety of other tools. In addition to the fill tools.
Let's recap because my brain's like already crashing out. Okay, so we have a vector layer, which is the one we draw on, which you can have these tools up here, like these wonderful little tools. Okay, cool. And then you have a bone layer, which is where them bones be. So that's where Mr. Bone resides, you know, that's where the magic happens with the animation, I believe. And then you have Okay, and then you have the drawing layer, and then you have the bone layer. Okay, understandable. Okay, onwards and upwards.
Now, some tools may remain the same.
Okay.
So if I click
Yes.
on Gruely once again, you can see that layer, camera, and workspace all stay the same.
Do
They
they?
just move down a little bit depending
Oh,
on what
the
we're
man
working
doesn't
on.
lie.
So if I click on the vector layer again,
Oh
you
yeah,
can see
he's
once
completely
again,
right.
we do
Oh my
have the layer,
goodness. It's
camera,
like he
and
knows his
workspace tools.
program.
They're just positioned a
It's
little
like he
bit
works for
differently.
the company.
If we click on Gruely once again
Yeah.
and direct our attention to the bottom,
Yeah.
you'll see that we have the timeline.
Yes, we do have a
And we have
timeline.
all sorts of different features that allow us to manipulate the character or the animation using the timeline.
We do.
But this is also context.
So if I remember from my experience with After Effects, which was very brief and not very good, so like the timelines, like each one of these little dots represents like a frame. So it's like a frame of the character moving. So if I remember to reorient myself towards what this timeline represents, they are keyframes that the bones have been moved in a very specific location to do a very specific thing to make it look like it's being animated, look like it's moving. Okay.
For if I click on the layer 1 vector,
Okay.
you can see that we have no keys
Oh no,
currently
they're
present
gone.
on the timeline.
Oops.
So again, depending on what you have selected and what you're working
Off,
on, you will see different
off.
results or different things
Beautiful.
on your panels.
Wonderful.
Also, when it comes to the
Love to hear
timeline
it.
and working with your layers, for instance, layer 1 is a vector and we can draw.
Yes.
But if we go to frame 1, suddenly the drawing tools
moves.
have
Wait, hold up. Oh. Like there you Oh, movement. Oh, I see. Okay. So the bones is the moving layer, and then the vector layer is the non-moving layer. But I can't draw anymore. Yeah, I think he's about to go over that, and I interrupted him. Oops.
appeared.
Yes.
And that's because frame 0 is the workspace for
Oh.
which we can go in and set up the
Oh, so it's like basic, standard shit. Fuck. Ah. Wait, step back. There we go. Okay. Woo! I taught that one myself. So like I was trying to drag it, but it was like not. It's not want to work. Oops. Okay, so like basically, if you want to draw, you have to do it on the first frame, but everything else is just like your SOL, man. You gotta go back to step 1 to draw on it.
regs or drawings before we choose to animate them.
Okay.
And I'll touch more on this here in a later video.
Mm-hmm.
But just know that frame 0 is the workspace and animation does not begin until frame 1.
Okay.
And that will give you different options depending on which layer type you're working with.
Makes sense.
On the top left, you have your style panel, and this pertains to your vectors. So if you want to change your fill color.
Wait, top. His left and the right are different from mine. Okay, so he means top right, because like he's orienting to the program, not to the user. Wait. So the top right up here. Okay, I see. I was like, what is this? What is this, bro? Okay.
Your stroke, the width of your lines, as well as any effects that you want to apply to the fill. You can do so here. You also have the ability to.
Oh, there's a brush option. No brush. Oh, what kind of brush options do we got here? What are the naming structures? We got none, which is I'm assuming you're like your very basic G brush, which is like I don't know, like a pen tool. Oh, you got like rainbows and shit. Okay, I'm assuming this is a watercolor brush of some sort. If I was a betting woman, which I'm not, but okay. We got brushes. I'm sure you can import brushes too, right?
Different brushes.
Yeah.
So if you want to design differently, you can even import brushes if you wish.
There it is.
And you have advanced features which allow you to apply more than one effect to a color,
something there.
as well as other abilities.
Hold up. Something occurred, and because mine does not look like that anymore. Wait, bro. Okay.
Brushes if you wish. And you have advanced features.
Oh, okay. Wait, I already had advanced clicked. Oh, I was already on advanced mode. I'm like 10 steps ahead. Okay, so this is advanced mode. Why would you not have advanced mode enabled? Okay.
which allow you to apply more than one effect
Very cool.
to a color, as well as other abilities to use different swatches and play more with your...
Wait, what kind of swatches do we got going on here, man? Oh, we got blue. Oh. We got brown gray. Oh. Oh, wait, we got that skin swatch. Oh yeah, all the skins. We got our skin collection over here. Oh, what's the red swatch? This is more pink. Wait, so it's landscape. Interesting. Oh, it's a PNG. Oh, so you like... Oh, okay. So I guess you like kind of pick and choose. Like, so you can upload a PNG and be like, this is what I wish to have. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. So you have like an urban... So you can upload a swatch. So you like click on it and it's like a... Oh, that's genius. Why doesn't Photoshop have that? What a scam. Okay, we're gonna have not... Oh, we're gonna have basic colors for now. Okay. We're being basic today.
And then you have your file menu on the top. Okay, so if we come over here, we can go to File, Edit, Draw. But there is one more thing I would like to point out. If we go to File and go down to Project Settings, which is Control-Shift-P or Command-Shift-P if you're on Mac, this will bring up a new window allowing us to adjust the animation in a variety of ways. The most important elements here are probably the dimensions and the frame rate.
Wait, what? Why does mine look different? Wait, he has like... He's got like... tricked out. Wait, let me set the settings the same. Okay, he's got the 720p. I got the widescreen P. What? Fine, whatever. We'll just cope, I suppose. Okay.
That you lock down these two options, especially the frame rate, before you get too far into animation.
Yes.
If you decide to animate at a certain frame rate and then it changes later on, it could throw all of your animation off sync and make things look slower or faster depending on the change.
Yes.
So it's always important to make sure you have this locked down before you get too far. You have the ability to choose between different presets.
What?
So if you wanted...
He has far more than me. Granted, I do have basic Moho, so that might... wait, I just realized this might be a me problem. Continue on. Knowledge man. For instance, a 1080p image, you can do so just like this, or 4K. I don't have that.
Or you can enter in the dimensions yourself, as well as the frame rate.
Okay, I got
24 is a typical cinematic frame rate, so that's what it defaults to, but you can, of course, change this to whatever you see fit. The start and end frames dictate how animation will be rendered out.
Okay.
You can see right now, if I come down here to the timeline,
let
me just cancel this really quick and show you here, that the frame is set to 240 as the end frame.
Okay.
And that means right here, 240.
Wait, so like, okay, I get what he's saying. So he's saying like, we've decided this is how many frames we're gonna have. It's our decision how many frames per second that's gonna be. But, see how far this bad boy can go. Oh shit. Oh shit, it just keeps going. Oh 10,000. Okay. You've proven yourself to me, Moho. Okay, there we go. Onward and upward.
10 seconds in is when the
Oh, it's 10 seconds. Oh, that's only 10 seconds. Holy shit. Okay. I was thinking it's gonna be longer than that. So wait, if it's 10 seconds, if it's only 10 seconds of animation, which is insane to me, but whatever. So it's like, there's 240. So that means there's 24 frames per second, which is actually, yeah, that's like average animation, right? Like, I think that's what most anime these days is do 24 or less sometimes, actually.
Will end.
Okay.
So if we had animation go up to this point, it'll loop back to frame 0 once it hits this point when we're previewing on the timeline. So if we come over here and hit the spacebar, you can see it goes to the end and then loops back to frame 0.
Wait, he doesn't get to spoil me on the animation. This isn't fair. Wait, let me go. Sorry, I can't see the far left-hand side of my computer. Okay. So let's play this. Oh, look at oh my god, he's so sassy. Oh, the sass. Oh, and then he just stops. Okay, fair enough. We'll just go back to the start. Wait, I want to see him like sidestep again. That was so cute. He's like, and he's all happy again. Okay, anyway, go back.
From 240. And you can adjust this so that you have a longer duration.
Okay, project settings.
So if you wanted this to extend out to 2000 frames, you could do that.
Okay. Let's see. File. See, I'm doing this for the muscle memory of this all. Wait, where did he do this in again? So he was in Moho. Wait, file, edit. See, this is what I gotta do, the fucking... So I gotta be so basic, man. I'm just like so... There we go.
Wanted this to...
No. There we go. Okay, so he does file.
A longer duration.
Okay, file, project settings. So I gotta click in again. File, project settings. See, my menu is not as big as his, which makes me wonder.
If you wish. So if you wanted this to extend out to 2000 frames.
Okay. I see where you at. So 2000. Wonderful, beautiful. Does he click OK or no?
Could do that. Finally, you have the ability to adjust the canvas color, as well as enable depth of field and render style.
I do not have that, which I believe might be a pro version. I do not have the pro version. I have the very, very basic version, that's fine. This is whatever. Which makes me now second guess myself if I downloaded the right tutorial. Whatever. It's fine.
These are all right here more for individual purposes. If you want, for instance, a blurry background when you're zooming in on characters, depth of field might be a good choice for that.
Yes.
You also have the ability to turn anti-aliasing on and off, noise grain, pixelization, and more. Fine. So you have a few options here. And let's say you set things up a certain way and you want your documents to adhere to the settings that you have here. You can choose to save all of this as defaults, so that way you don't always have to change it every time you make it.
Wait. We can get default settings saved in project settings. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. I'm about to blast Photoshop for this, but I feel like that should be I wish I could do that in Photoshop, because like each time in Photoshop, like I have an issue where it's like I want to start a new canvas. And it's like, I always do a square. So I'll do like 2000 by 2000 px. And like each time it's always like, it grabs the wrong size for me. It's like, oh, do you want to do like 200 by like 800? I'm like, no. I've never painted that size. What? Anyway, enough of my complaining.
A new document.
Okay.
And that is a little bit about the interface of Moho, how you can set things up for dimensions, frame rate, as well as where all the main tools and features lie.
Thank you. Did he give himself a name? Thank you, whoever. You did a great job. Sorry, I ragged on you a little bit, but you did a great job. Let me go to the top. Did you introduce yourself? I'd like to have a name to the voice. Name to the voice. Chad. Okay, Chad. Thank you, Chad. I wonder, is Chad gonna be following us on this journey? Look at this. Call out to Chad. Chad Troff Ruben. I hope I said that right. That was great. Thank you, Chad. Wait, we gotta watch the final. This animation. This is what I'm aiming towards. I'm not. I have high aspirations. Anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed that. So I will be doing. There's a series of these videos, so I will be going through the entire series of the videos. So this is the first one. I think there's like something like 30 of these bad boys. And so we'll be going through, and you guys can follow along if you want, because I'm going to be pausing the video and making my little comments and things like that, because like I half listen to them. I more so follow along what's going on the screen. But anyway, thank you. I will catch you guys on the flip side, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.